Right, I'm joining in Hikaru Sunday Arena here. You can see I've missed the start of it. I'm assuming it's a 90-minute tournament. I've missed the start. 1744, good luck. I'll play a Sicilian. Going to be a little bit careful here, just play a holding move. I think I'm going to play a knight across. Taking a risk playing a gambit line. Yeah, there's no pin on the queen, so I'll just take. Take, check, he goes back. Actually, I can develop, can't I? Let's just develop. So I'm taking a big risk this game, gambiting a free pawn away. So I've got takes, hit the bishop with a check threat. But if he moves the king, I could be stuck. I'm going to push the pawn forward. So bishop in. Okay, let's sidestep. I'm getting a bit low on time here as well. Okay, logical move. So I've still got the option take, and now I can take here. He can't take back, but if the queen moves somewhere, I think my rook is still covered. So I'm going to gamble and try and get my pawn back. Now he does get a potential coming down here at some point. I'm threatening a move like knight across to fork as well as the double hit. So I've got the option take. And it looks alright. Have I got knight check winning the queen here? If bishop takes, I take the queen. If queen takes, I take. He takes, I take. I think I have. Okay, I must make sure I've got a dark square for the king. This is still very far from being a one game, very long way. Be a big help if I can exchange one of the rooks. If I take, what's he got? He's not got an immediate bishop down, so take and pressure the bishop. So I've got check, takes, or maybe I can grab a pawn. He wants to push. Actually, if I take and he pushes, I've got a check. He takes, I can ignore that though, I think. I can check first. If he takes, I get the rook and then I get the bishop. That's definitely a one position. I could grab the pawn as well. If his king moves, I can just win the rook. So now, hold on, I've got check here, right, winning the other rook. Just pick up the other rook, ignore the bishop. Excellent, that's a good start. I played in Hikaru's Arena yesterday and had an absolute disaster. It was absolutely horrific, yesterday's performance. 1347, good luck. Okay, I've been a little bit lax here, allowing him to just gain all the centre ground. There's a threat to the pawn now. Oh, he's missed it. He's either missed it or he's deliberately allowed me to take. Trading should be good for me, excuse me. I'll go with the queen there. There's no light squared bishop or other knight. So I've got pawn forward as a move. Actually, bishop up looks okay here. I've got bishop in here as well to pressure the pawn, but if he takes here, I can take with a pawn and get two centre pawns. And of course, the knight's got the option to go behind. Forward, rook across, and I get the knight this way. So actually, if he chases the knight over, it's got a natural path. So shuffle across. He's playing well though, he's doing well. What's he played b4? Yeah, I can't quite hear that. I'll turn it up a touch. My hearing's not very good, as I keep saying. Let's play a holding move. Now, can I push here? I think I can push and threaten to go up. And try and get an advanced pawn. Which of course, if the d pawn connects to it, would be very strong. Right, he's headed that off. So now I think I can play knight up to pressure the pawn. 2 attack, 1 defend. So he goes back. But now I'm going to go back to the plan, go forward and double up if he doesn't take. Okay. So if I move the queen and get pawn forward, I should be doing alright, but he's got a majority here now, so I've got to be careful. Queen up, he's got knight across, queen across. Hits, I drop back. The pawn's supported by the rook, but I want to play this to shore it up. And then maybe even at some point come into trade. Again, I'm going slowly, aren't I? Oh, I could have just taken a free pawn. That's careless. I've played it correctly and then just missed the free pawn. Oh, I don't know if he can get away with that. Okay. Knight takes threatens a check to fork everything, and I'm also pressuring the rook. Okay, he's missed it, so I've got check, and then I can, at worst case, I can just take the rook, but I'm hitting the queen. So queen takes rook is just a clean win. He's got knight across, gain a queen, lose a queen, and that's it. So you take the rook. So that's a good win. $16.89, good luck. Just going for steady development. Let's go knight on c3 so I can play rook across. If he moves the pawn I might take the knight there, but I really want the bishop on e2 to shift the knight and shuffle him over, but I'm going to do that actually, yeah. He's got knight in. Yeah, let's stick to rook across. Okay, so I get a tempo hitting the bishop. So where does he put it? He hits the rook. Logic would say go back onto the half open file. I don't want to gambit an exchange there. So I'll castle. If he takes, I undouble my pawn. And now we worry about how to attack. Okay, so I can grab the knight. Take, take. I've got rook up or queen up. I can maybe take the pawn. I've got a centre majority, so I'll take. He'll take with a bishop to hit the pawn. He does. I don't have bishop up, but I do have interesting queen up here. So if he takes, I take the bishop. He takes, and I take 2 bishops for a rook, which would be good. He goes back and exchanges the bishop. A bishop up, he takes the knight. I don't want that. I think. Knight in to cut his knight from jumping out. I suppose he could go to c6 and I'll trade it. Yeah, c6 I'll trade. He can't go to d7. Or not in one move. He pushes up and kicks the knight, logical. So I'll go back this way so I can maybe jump over. But ideally I'd like to put the bishop on the diagonal at some point. He plays up, so knight over, he's got an annoying bishop down move. I can just shuffle a rook again, alright. Actually, I'm going to move the rook across now and just pressure the knight. Oh, I'm going slow again. I keep going slowly, I don't know why. Knight across. So now I'll hit the bishop. He goes back, so take doesn't quite work. So I'm going to drop back so I can put the bishop on the diagonal. If he comes forward, I can always trade pawns. Still annoying, that's what he's done. Bishop check isn't quite on. Yeah, that's a very good move, that. I might sack here. Pawn up, he takes, I take, he takes. No, I'm going to have to take. He'll take with a queen, or he should do. He could trade. Ah, he's traded queen first. That takes a bit of the risk out. So, if I go up and hit the rook, I get stuck. But if he goes across, there's a fork. Oh, there's a fork. Oh, actually, I've got a path back here, because it gives him an opportunity to blunder. I don't think he will, but again, look at how slowly I've been going. I've got to quicken up. Okay. Knight back's a move, knight up's a move. I better just bail out there and drop the knight back. Okay, kicks me back, hit the pawn. He has got rook across the double up. Then I've got a problem. Takes, and he's going to double up. So if he plays rook over, I've probably got to play rook across. He plays there. Let's play rook up and look to double. But this is far too close for comfort. Oh, he launches forward, so I'll pressure that bishop. I don't think he'll take, he doesn't. Okay, grab the pawn. Oh, that's a blunder. He hasn't doubled his rooks, he must have thought his rooks were on the other file. That's a bit unfortunate, he must have thought he'd doubled up. Now, of course, if I get a chance, I'll take there. God, I'm still talking too much, aren't I? Talking too much. I could even push the pawn up there, maybe. Actually, let's throw in 2 checks. I'll get that rook. Excellent, managed to get there. It's a good win, but didn't he play well? Well done. 1916, good luck. I've given him that annoying queen down move there, actually, haven't I? I've misplayed this. I think you're supposed to take there. It's like a semi-Slav type position now. But this is not how you actually play it. Do a gambit, do a gambit. No, I've got to drop back. But this pawn is a weakness with queen over. So at some point he's going to get the bishop back launch and he's going to get a very nice diagonal. He does that immediately, but at least I'll simplify something. Lose a bishop, gain a knight, lose a queen, gain a queen is not that good for me, so I'll take. Okay, I've got to develop there, I guess, and just... He's only got one minor piece to really attack with, so I can block the mate threat easy enough, in principle. Right, plays forward, okay. So the temptation is to go up and up, but I could play up now, bishop takes. I've got queen up, look to trade the queens. Go into an end game. I'm just going to play a pawn up. As he's gone on the queen side, it takes a little bit of heat off the attack. Maybe I can play a queen up there to hit the pawn. Okay, I can't play it now. I can play a pawn forward though with tempo, so I'm going to do that, I think. Do I want that though? Do I want that? Right now I don't. Let's just shuffle across so he's got no bishop discovered check. It might be an idea to trade queens. But pawn up and I've got a permanent weakness for my knight, but at least the pawns are further forward, but... Yeah, he drops back. I don't want to go there. Let's just shuffle the rook over. Okay, now I'll play forward just to gently pressure the pawn. There's no real threat just yet. Might provoke him to push his pawns and I'll just drop back. Oh, I'm threatening knight takes pawn here actually, aren't I? But then he comes up. There's a pin on the queen. Yeah, so he'd want me to take there. Then g6 kicks my queen. I think it doesn't work, knight takes. Maybe I could just sack the knight for a pawn, but... Right, so it is playable. Knight takes, pawn can't take. Knight takes, g3. The queen can't go there. It could go there. Bishop up. And I could take. Bishop up I could take. So I think it's playable. I think he plays g3 and I think I can go here. But then even if worst case I drop back and I can pick up the second pawn for the knight, I think I'd be okay with that. Okay, he doesn't even bother with it, so I've got knight forward as a move. Knight forward here is a potential, but I don't like that. So let's hit the rook and see if he takes. So pressure on the pawn. It is a threat to take. Threat to double the rooks. Okay, he defends it. So double up and threaten a back rank check, which he can easily defend though, but it looks right to get a piece off, but I'll just drop back for now. Make sure there's no back rank mates. Okay, now I'm going to get rid of one of the rooks. So just calmly go back and pressure that pawn. Right, make sure I've got a square. Drop back. Try and get rid of the other rook. Oh, he's allowed me back now. I can go forward and cement this. I think I can push here as well. Now that's potentially dangerous, but I think I'm okay here. I've got to work this out. Oh, I can't play that, he just takes the pawn. So let's pin the rook. He's only got 4 seconds here. I'm doing this just purely because he's out of time. Excellent. Only reason I did that was purely because I was ahead on the clock. $23.10, good luck. I should probably try and challenge the centre in somewhere. We might play F3 here. He kicks it, so I'll just trade. I'll trade again and develop the knight. Okay. Do I want to push the pawn there? Actually, I don't. I'm going to threaten to jump across, which is allowed. Go and play this right. Hit the two of them. Now, is there a sack there? I don't think there is. I'll push up. I'm threatening to push here as well, but he can just kind of counter push and ignore it. So push, push. Let's just play up. Again, you see I'm already 30 seconds down. So just go for logical development, centre the rook. Okay. I think I'll take there. Goes with the rook. So if I go forward, do I get trapped? Probably. Let's just drop back. Obviously there's an obvious threat of rook across. Now can I still play it? No is the answer. I can go here I think though. Oh, you can just take, can't he? That's careless. I've just blundered there. You can just grab the pawn for free. My queen really has to come back. He takes with the rook though. Okay, let's go forward then. He takes. Let's hit the queen. Queen again. So I'm two clean pawns down, so clearly it's a losing position. But let's just see. Okay, so he goes back. So I'll go back again. Okay. Grab the pawn. So he's got this monster, but at least there's only one of them now. Now, do I risk going forward? Rook up and across. Probably a bit ambitious, but I'm going to go up here. He's going to come down, and I've probably got to shuffle back, but it's currently covered by the queen. Rook up. My queen currently covers the immediate threat. He hits my rook. So check, he plays up, so I've got to go defensive for now, but I'd like to play a move like rook across. Maybe it's a waste, or maybe queen across first and then rook up and try and pressure his second rank. Takes, takes, check. Yeah, he goes back. Ooh, that would have been a cataclysmic blunder if I dropped on the light square. But I'm going to try and pressure his second rank here. Oh, he defends it, okay. Let's look to come this way. What to do, what to do, what to do. I don't actually see a tactic. Oh, again, I can't do that. I nearly blundered it completely again. Let's offer to trade a set of rooks. Yeah, I'm just lost on time, aren't I? I'm so low on the clock now, I'm going to be lost on time. Threatening a check. I've got no other real moves, so what do I do? Yeah, it's just all falling apart here now, sadly. Yeah, I'm out of time, aren't I? Well done. Well done there, but it was an interesting game. Not the best quality from me though, so well played. 2009, good luck. Let's just push. Okay, very attacking. Ooh, that's very bold, isn't it? So he's inviting me forward, but I'm going to drop back and hit the knight. Is he really going for this? Take, take, take. Okay, let's simplify by taking one. Develop to hit the bishop, and he'll drop back. Now, can I sack there? I think I can. It's very risky doing this, though. I'm going to split the pawns and grab the G pawn, but it just opens the position up to my king, and he can castle queenside. Can he play that as well? No, I can push here or I can take. I'm going to take. Let's threaten a discovered check before he can castle queenside. He goes kingside. I'm going to try and go forward. Very difficult to play this. I can always drop the knight back this way. Now try and get in here. Now ideally, can I push here? Well, that's a pawn. Pin the knight as well. Again, I'm 30 seconds down again. Pushes up. So I might as well grab the knight then. Oh, I can win a piece here. Ah, he's got the knight though. So do I take there first? Take, take. I've got a queen check hitting the bishop. But if I take, he takes it with the bishop. Actually, I've got knight forward, haven't I? Haven't I just got a fork there? Right, now I've got queen check. So I've still got queen check, but it doesn't do much, so I just play up. Oh, I can't go there. I nearly blundered again. Wow, this is actually not easy. What on earth do I do? I've got to take. He's just blown me away on time, hasn't he? He's gone so quickly. Yeah, I've got no hope here. He's been way too fast. I've got a queen check though, potentially. looking to get up and just bring the rook over somehow. Check. Oh, I've dropped my rook at the end of it. I thought I had a tactic here. Takes, 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 but he just checks and he picks up my rook. Yeah, it doesn't work. I've just blundered there horrifically. Yeah, so that's well done to my opponent. Terrible blunder. Terrible blunder. I might as well just let her play it through now. Oh. Okay, check. Yeah, 9 seconds is not going to be enough here. If I can get the 3 pawns though, I could be doing okay. Oh, I've blundered it. I didn't actually mean to do that. Oh, I blundered it again. Yeah, just out of time, wasn't I? Going too slow. Not good, not good. Very poor. Right, 1772, good luck. Okay, let's push forward. I wouldn't normally play that. I don't really know anything about the French theory, so I'm just going to work on the basis of simplifying here. Let's just push. Just pushes, okay. Get castled so at least it's done. Do I go with a queen there? Let's go with the knight. Actually, I've got knight across, hit the queen. Again, I don't think it really does too much, so I'll just play up. But if bishop up, then I think I've got knight over. Hit the queen and bishop. Yeah, check doesn't do much, does it? I'm just going to take, I'm just going to simplify the whole thing. Ooh. Well, that I didn't expect. Let's play rook across. If castles, I can grab a pawn. Doesn't castle, wow. Let's develop then. Maybe looking for queen across, and I've got to play up. Rook across threatened to go over. But this could explode in a hurry, couldn't it? Let's throw in a check. Let's play up and look to get forward. Okay, he's missed it, so I've got a pin on the queen. If takes, I take the queen with a check, which is important. Yeah, take and hit the bishop. Okay, get out of the way of any discovery. Okay. Well, that's a pawn. Okay, grab another one, hit the rook. It's very awkward this, the way that bishop's positioned. I need to get rid of it. Oh, I can't check there. I'd be very happy to sack the rook for bishop here if I can. My queen covers this square as well as the rook. Oh, I can, so I've got the chance to take. Now, do I do it? I'll go here first and try and get the pin. This is very, very hard. With the diagonal there, there's mate threats. Take, take, check, and I think I win the rook. That should be game over. What to do? Let's throw in another check and try and pick up this pawn. Now I'm covering the pawn coming forward, I can just run up here. Pawn forward I can still take, queen covers. And then I can just run up the other side. Is there a check there? Maybe. Yeah, there is now. That wins the game. Excellent, that's a good win. Well played though, he put up a good fight. $22.90, good luck. Again, this is way higher than my rating has ever been, so this is a tough opponent at my level. But you don't play your opponent's rating, you play the position that you see on the board. Okay, he's going for an ultra sharp line. I think I'm going to take that knight first though. I'm going to take with the e-pawn if he takes. He doesn't yet. So let's just go defensive. Actually no, it's got to make sense to go with the c-pawn, hasn't it? Keep the 5 connected, but gives him an outside passer though. Okay, I've got a castle. Now I've castled, I can relax a bit more. So let's drop back and hit that bishop and play up. Right, so this is the problem. He's got the extra outside pawn now. So do I push and try and isolate it? I think I will. If he pushes, I'll push. I think I'll drop the knight back just to hit the pawn, but also to cover the back square in case I need to sack something. He's going to push up here, I guess. Now if I go across, he grabs the outside pawn. Up. He's got a threat to push, but I'm going to risk it. At some point he's going to push here. Exactly what he does. So queen over. He takes a take. Takes it, takes. That just falls apart very rapidly. So I'm going to take. Now if I move the knight, he takes the queen and then he promotes, so that's no good unless I drop the knight back. So I think I'll do that. But I've got a struggling position here. Oh, actually, do I go f4 there rather than g3? No, I think g3 makes sense. Now where's he going? He hits the rook. Trouble is I can't really ever break out of this position, can I? Can't really ever break out. How do I get out? I've got to take, I think that's forced. Knight up he just plays down though. Yeah, this is just hopeless. He can just play down anywhere. Yeah, I'll just give him that. I've just played a poor game there, well done. You're better off in a lost game, just getting on with the next one. Oh, Chess Fan, we played earlier, didn't we? 23-06, he beat me earlier on in this same event. Okay, I'll play something slightly different this time. Well, this was the first player that I lost against this event. I'm going to push this time. Now if I take, he kicks the knight back. That's definitely not good for me. Knight back isn't good either. Let's push. Okay, I guess I'd better drop back there. It looks a really weird move, but I want to challenge this bishop. So either bishop there or there. Yeah, that's a strong move. I think I have to take. Oh, he's gone with a knight. Okay. Let's challenge the knight. But again, you can already see my position's getting a bit overwhelmed. I'm not playing this well either. But not to worry, these things happen. Forward he takes, but at least I get development. Actually, can I push up there with a threat of bishop over? He has got a discovery on my rook. We're hitting each other's rooks here, of course. But I'm two clean pawns down again, that's a problem. Takes. I don't see anything better than going for it. Right, so take and isolate. That's a target square here, but my knight isn't actually on it right now. Let's hit the bishop. I can't see how to get my knight there. Actually, let's go right across behind the pawn. But how do I get my knight there? I just can't, can I? Okay, let's hit the queen. Maybe jump back here, and then I have on a path. Blocks his pawn a bit. Okay, make sure I've not got an automatic back rank mate. So threat to the pawn. Ooh, have I given him this though? I can take, yeah, my knight can take, bishop takes, I think it's okay. So he plays across to hit the rook, logical. I've got to step across, up, and I'm probably going to have to take it, unfortunately. It's not going according to plan. I don't see how else to stop the threat. Oh, he allows me to go forward. Trades queens though, doesn't it? Can I take first because I threaten a check? Oh, he just checks. What have I done? I'd seen it as soon as I made the move. I'd seen it. Not to worry. As soon as I made the move, I'd seen it. 1575, good luck. Okay, I think I'll just take that. One or the other, depending on what he does. He comes forward, so he gives me a choice of either. So I'm going to tempt him to push and then I'll go and hit the knight. Oh, he moves over, okay. Do I want to push up? There's a threat to the pawn, I have seen it, I'm not missing it. Up. I'm going to deliberately let him take that. Okay, he voluntarily moves the knight, so I think I can play rook across, and then maybe knight across. Maybe pawn forward. Ooh, I missed that. I have completely missed that. I think I'll play up, hit the bishop. He might take here. Oh, I've blundered a piece actually, can't I? You can just take. Of course he can. What am I doing? Can I push? No, I've got to take. So I've blundered a clean piece. He can take with a knight, but at least I'm going to get the pawn. What? Oh, is he blundered it? He had a clean one piece there. He's just missed it. He can still grab a pawn and maybe another pawn, so he's still fine. He's just slightly misplayed a few moves. So if I get e4 and trade off my weakness, I should be doing okay, I think, now. Now, do I take with a bishop or the pawn? Okay, he pushes up. Yeah, I'm just going to take and play it more straightforward. I was doing alright early, wasn't I? My form's just dipped a bit. Okay, he pushes up, but that gives me a pawn. Or, actually I can push here. If he takes, I connect, and then I'm still going to go forward. Oh, well, now he's given me the pawn. Okay, so it must make sense to take because I'm so far up. And just abandon this and just push up the connected pawns. If he goes behind, I've just got rook across, and that should be a comfortable, straightforward win. If his rook wanders off anywhere, I just immediately push this one. He plays king over, so I can just push. So again, if he comes over, I just get a check, so that's a better win. (1917), good luck. Oh, again, I'm giving him a 3-second start, that's not good. Okay, I'll take. But I made a bit of a mess of this earlier, didn't I? So I'll try and play a slightly different game positionally. So just castle first. Yeah, I'll put the bishop on the diagonal this time. He goes back. I'm trying to play queen up here to pressure the pawn. Ooh, have I just blundered a pawn? Wow, I've done it again. Okay, let's look to trade the bishop then. Okay, it's actually not too bad now, his king's partially open. But another one who's playing really quick. Really quick. Can't take there. I've got knight down, I guess. So threat to trade the knight and grab a pawn. So this is obviously a big problem. I've got an extra pawn on king's side, but these are connected. Actually, my gut feeling is to play this rook across here. Break the diagonal pin. So let's play over and hit the rook, but take with a bishop if he takes. Because his other rook's a couple of moves off protecting the pawn. So 2 attack, 1 defend, but it's not easy to get something else to defend it. I mean, at worst he's still level though, isn't he? So I'm going to have to grab back. Now, keep these intact or keep the centre intact. My gut feeling is to keep the centre intact. Now get there before he does. He can still play a bishop across, so I can't stop it. So I've still got a struggle of a position here. Actually, I've got to go right behind immediately, don't I? Yeah. Because he can trade the bishop, I can't stop him doing that. So keep the pawn as high up the board as I can and run across. 1, 2, 3, 4 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4 moves. And he's got the momentum of the first move, so I can't actually stop this. Oh, he shouldn't have pushed his pawn there. Or should he? Maybe he should actually. I need to try and create an advantage somewhere, don't I? King across, we trade off and he mops this up, so it's not an option, so go back. Yeah, I'm just lost. Just lost, nothing I can do. He can just shuffle back and forwards. Unless I can find a way to trick him forward and mate him. What? Okay, but if he comes forward, can I check and force him back? Check, he goes back, check. And now I think I get king in, and I think I'm fine. I don't think I'm losing now. I might be, I don't think I am. So I'm going to go up after this pawn. Again, by going after the other pawn, now I'm allowing him to come after this one, so it's risky, but we're here to try and win games, not to play for board draws. So he's going to come forward and win that pawn, so I'm going to take a risk. So hit the pawn, he'll shuffle over. Oh, he should have shuffled over. Can I get a check in? He should have just gone and mopped up my pawns because he's threatening checkmate at the same time. Yeah, he just wins, doesn't he? Nothing I can do about this. How's he done it so fast though? How's he played it so fast? See, I've got nothing. I can't even be bothered to play this out. How's he played that so fast? I don't know. 1784, good luck. Okay, I'm going to drop the knight back and open the file partially. Bishop back and go after the queen maybe. No, I could actually take that. I'm going to do that to create an imbalance. Okay, hits the bishop, so I can obviously take the knight, which I think I should. Now knight or queen. Well, let's take... Let's play up to keep some pressure on here, maybe with knight forward. And I've just bungled it. Wow. How did I blunder that? I guess I've got queen across. Ooh, he's gone forward with that. Wow. Let's hit the bishop and guard the pawn. He comes in. Choices, choices. Do I give him the exchange? I mean, he's blasting through, and there's nothing I can do really to stop it. Maybe I can go forward. But I've got a queen I can unleash here. So queen up. He takes, I take, and he can block. That's no good. Again, he's playing well above his rating level here. He's doing well. So try to push. He's just going to blast forward. Now, is this any good? I'm not sure it is. Let's play a holding move. I want to push. Ooh, I think I can push now. He gets the queen take. That's a concern, but I get to take here. Okay, I can still push. If he takes, I take here. Oh, he just ignores it. Let's push again then. Okay, have I really blundered this horrifically? It looks like it. I have to take. So I think I've got knight up, hit the queen, threaten checks. Knight check here is a big threat because it follows up with queen in. And if rook takes, I promote with a queen. So knight check. If he goes there, I take, he takes. Rook check. I'm going for this. If rook takes a queen, then I just take the blocked rook and rook check. Excellent, got there. Excellent. Right, 1553, good luck. Okay, that's an unusual move. I'll try and just gain some centre ground. Okay, kick the knight. If he comes forward, I'll just kick the knight again. So he goes back. Actually, I can really put a clamp on here, can't I? Let's try and keep this clamped a bit. Check allows me to develop. So pawn up should win a pawn. He's just playing a little bit too quick here. So I can take, but then I can't castle. Okay, there's no need to rush though. Where to go? Let's go here. He can't take because of the pin. Once I've castled, I'll just grab the knight and grab the pawn, I think. Oh. He's just going into effectively like a gung-ho crazy berserk type mode, isn't he? Take the knight and take the pawn. Do that first then. Then rook across, I guess. Right, now I can get the knight up, but I think the bishop is probably best back. Bishop back, he takes the pawn. So let's just go here. And I can push. Now I can go here. Okay, so knight up, knight across. I can see what he wants, so I'm going to drop the knight back here. Actually, I've got knight forward here, haven't I? If he takes, good, I get rid of the bishop. That's very good. Otherwise, I can plant a knight forward. Oh god, again, I'm 30 seconds down. Well, that's given me a chance to push, so I'll take it. If he pushes, I counter push. Right, let's look to go here. He can't actually really castle here without dropping his pawn. Can he get away with that? I think I can play this. If he pushes, I think I can take. So I'm hitting the queen. He has to take with a pawn. I take the bishop. Okay. Let's go forward. Threatened the pawn. It's so easy to make a blunder though. So easy to drop a simple blunder here. But let's go for it though. He's attacking, so I'll attack. Threatening a dangerous check. He's got a pawn loose there if he wants it, but it kind of distracts his position. I won't pre-move because he could take with the knight. Knight here actually is very, very strong. Get that knight in here is very strong. So knight c5, knight d3. He's doing the right thing though, he's using his time wisely, it's what you should do. So I've got a queen check, he runs, or I can go over, hit the rook. Oh, actually I can get in, can't I? I can check if he goes over, I check and he has to go back this way. Or he takes, of course. So now, I check. He can block with a knight and I grab the pawn. I've also got a check here to win the rook. But then his king escapes. So check. Yeah, if he goes that way, I might actually grab the knight, and then I can go back with another check. Yeah, I'm still threatening to win the rook, and if he moves the rook, I get a check and he can't escape, and that's checkmate. So he goes that way. So check, he does temporarily escape. So it's got to be right to grab the rook, and then to push. Just try and open it up. But a clean rook up, and his queen kind of out of the game. It should be winning. I mean, he can't really afford to take this without letting my rook in, of course. Actually, if he takes to a pawn check, probably gets queen takes, doesn't he? I won't pre-move, I don't need to now time-wise. Okay, well that's right to take because it's a check. So I've got check and get the queen off, so that must make sense. I just take no risk at all, just mop it up. So I'm threatening a check there. Again, he's played well for his rating level though. But just don't give him a chance there, that's a good win. Right, 22-19, good luck. I think bishop up is correct here. So provoke this and then drop back, I guess. No, it's got to be right to take with a pawn because of the discoveries. What to do? Let's just push up. Okay, rook across. Maybe I should play an early c5, but c6. Let's play an early c5. I'm not going to really be able to keep this centre pawn, so I won't try too desperately hard. If I take with a pawn, it's going to fall, isn't it? So it's going to fall anyway, so... Now I've got knight across there. Okay, let's play that. If he takes, do I move with the pawn? Plays across so I can take. Yeah, rook across. Oh, he's looking actually at something like this, isn't he? I'll take with a bishop if he takes. He plays up logical. Oh, my eyes irritated a bit there. Now what to do, what to do. Oops. I can play up and hit the rook, I suppose. Might force the queens off. Yeah, very awkward position. How do I defend this? I don't actually see how I have a defense here. I don't think he'll take this because he'll connect my pawns. But I'm kind of running out of moves. He's pushed his pawn. Okay, I'm just going to carefully shuffle up just to stop the knight jumping across. Gives the king an extra square. So he hits the bishop, logical. Oh yeah, I've blundered there, haven't I? Whatever happens, he's going to win a pawn. Can I play across here? I don't know. Either way, he can win a pawn here, I think. Yeah, if his knight takes, rook takes, he gets rook c7. Take with a pawn, and the pawns are completely messed up. But I probably have to do that. So he'll get that pawn, but that's not as bad as it could have been. Oh, I've blundered again. I've just given him this, haven't I? Wow. So now I've given him this. Yeah. I've got nothing, have I? I should have just abandoned it, got the other side. I'll just give him that. No point playing the game out when you lost. 1942, good luck. Right, so we trade that and we play e3. Oh, again, mustn't pre-move just in case he does a mouse slip or something. Now I'm going to play this to try and help guard this and put the bishop on the diagonal. He might still blast forward and try it anyway, but let's see. Yeah, I think I'll just play up there, get castled. A knight up is interesting, but maybe not. I'll take there because it creates an imbalance slightly. Okay. Just go forward. So knight up is an idea. Right, let's release the rook. Alright, he goes right back, so push. He should play a 6 because he's, otherwise I'm going to. Oh, what's nasty move. If I take, he takes, can he? Well, he messes my structure up, but my knight covers this. But he's allowed me to play a6 and get my rook across. Now I've got a nice square for the knight, hopefully. And it reinforces this as well. But if my knight moves, he can come here. So I think... Knight forward, he's got knight takes. So I'm going to play queen up and look to trade the queens. Right, that takes some of the pressure off, so now knight forward looks more playable. Knight up if he pushes his bishop hangs, otherwise I might get my knight in as a blocker. So knight forward and threaten to push, and then this pawn's loose. So he does well with that. So let's stop his knight coming here and look to go forward. I think he's still perfectly fine. I don't think I've got any way to really break through here, and he's got two connected passed pawns, of course. So let's try and get a pawn forward. Right, that's what he's going for, so I've got to try and force something. Okay. So I think for now I've got to drop back and drop the bishop back. Or have I got time to play king over? I don't know. Again, I'm just not playing well, have I? I've just lost that zip, that's something. Let's push and push. Pre-move in case he takes. Sorry, in case he pushes. Yeah, no, I can't stop him taking there, but I can go forward. Hit his pawn. So if he takes, I get my king over one. But is my knight in time? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So his pawn is too quick. But knight back is not going to be enough, is it? Or is it? Knight back, he pushes. There's no way to stop it. Nope, I'm lost. Blundered another one. Well done, I won't make him play it out. Yeah, I'm having a terrible event again. Terrible. Under 2,000, which very rarely happens. 2180, good luck. Okay, let's play something completely different this game. I don't want to go f5. I think I'll hold off for now. He's going to play a knight out wide and get the bishop off the board. So I'll play a knight across, just drop back. Alright, let's create an imbalance. Right, now I'm going to go forward. Oh, what have I done? Drop this knight back, I guess. But that's a terrible move I've just made, isn't it? Can I shuffle the king over? When your concentration goes, chess becomes very hard. I guess pawn up kinda makes a bit of sense here. So I'm gonna have to push. Or do I play knight over actually? Let's play the knight over just to stop the other pawn push. Now play up. Okay, back onto this file. Okay, threaten to take and take. But I don't think he can even play the rook back that well. He can, can't he? But if I take, he has to take with this pawn. But is there a tactic? Ooh, that I didn't expect. I've got to take it. Got to take it. Let's come down, hit the bishop. So knight up, he gets rook across, so that's no good. Let's go up and hit the pawn. There, I think I can play knight up now. Oh, have I just walked into this again? I blundered the same tactic, exactly the same tactic. Trade and my rook hangs. Okay, maybe I've got rook up. What I do is if he takes, I can take here. Then get the queens off. And now I've blundered a checkmate. Wow, yeah, when your concentration goes, chess gets very hard, but I should not be rating as low as 1995. Very poor. Knight 1193, good luck. Actually, let's just... Oh, he goes forward, okay. So if f4 or not, I might try and get forward. Let's throw a pawn up. Right, let's pin the knight. Knight forward, maybe even push here. Oh, now I've got knight forward and he's got a weak pawn. Still got a potential push there to drive the bishop back. Okay, allows me in, but I'm hitting the bishop. Okay, so my knight's not going to get back out, is it? So I've really got to take. Don't have to take that though. I don't see anything better though. Let's just play up and calmly defend the pawn and prepare to get behind, or play the rook behind. Okay, I'll gladly take there. I'll get behind the pawn, 2 attack, 2 defend. Right, he goes back. So let's fix it so he can't push it again. So knight down. Actually, I'm going to chuck a pawn up the other side, give him something to think about. If he pushes, I'm going to go this way and try and create a weakness here. I've got to be careful, I can't take this for granted. But this is covered, this is covered. Knight up he can take though. So this is not straightforward. I can play rook here and fix his pawn, but then of course my rook is kind of out the game a bit. Oh, he's blundered. Oh, he thinks he's found something. Nothing wrong with being ambitious. Not rook across. Okay, let's just look to trade queens. Oh, he has. He shouldn't have done that. I'm sure he shouldn't have done that. So fix the pawn and drop back. Oh, what have I done? What on earth have I just done? Oh my good God. That is horrific lack of concentration, isn't it? Horrific. Knight in. I can grab the pawn, he's got rook down. Wow, I've just lost it against the 1100. Wow. He deserves it though, I've just blundled it away. I've got knight back. Actually, can I go forward there and make him think? No. I've got to play here to guard him going there. Now I take, hit the rook and cover. And now I'm going to push. So he's let me push my pawn. But if he goes after the knight, I can push the pawn again. And his rook's actually slightly out of position now. So I might be able to salvage this. Yeah, I can check and then queen. I can just queen first. Now, do I give up the knight for pawn? I'm going to be greedy here. I don't think he's going to promote his pawn now. But I've still given him a chance to, haven't I? How do I get back? Let's go here and here. Right, I'm definitely going to take his pawn now. Clean knight up, should be winning. I'm not going to keep that pawn, but I should be winning now. Okay, now I'm definitely winning. I'm going to collect the other one. He's been so unlucky, hasn't he? He's had a completely won position. I should get the knight forward first, cover this square. Now come forward. That's checkmate. How unlucky was he there? Wow. That was a complete loss, wasn't it? I'm very, very lucky. I'm not going to start another game. There's only 1 minute left, so I'll just let this play out to the end now. Again, I've had a very poor event. I've dipped under 2,000 again, which hardly ever happens, so very poor. Where am I? It says number 54. It's still not very good. Yeah, 9 out of 17, that's terrible. What's that? 9 wins, 8 losses, I guess. I don't think I've drawn any, I can't remember. Very poor.